cringe face. What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and thank you for joining us for another toy review of the Storm Collectables Mortal Kombat, I believe Mortal Kombat 2, Kung Lao. If you're looking to pick this up, you can get it at www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. By the way, we're going to have a Black Friday sale. I'm so psyched about that. That's coming Black Friday. Anyway, besides that, let's talk about this figure. Like all toy reviews, I'm going to tell you how I feel right off the bat. There's two issues that I have with this figure, and as you can see, I put it on. It's that cringe face. It's not only the cringe face, I've always felt that this face also, even in production photos, just doesn't look like Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat 2. And the reason for that is because Mortal Kombat 2 has live action motion capture. It looks like an actor. This looks more like, I don't know what it is. He doesn't look like Kung Lao to me, but when you put on the hat, it does. And I think that's really what they were banking for, is just you put the hat on, that's what he has. Another issue that I have, which is a very small issue because I solved it, is that his hat came a little bit bent. Now, if you're looking here, it's a little bit straighter than it was, and this is actually an easy fix. This part was like really forward. So what I did was I got hot water, I dipped it in. Actually, you don't even need that hot water. I put some water in a mug and I heated it up for 2 minutes. Usually it's 3, but 2 minutes is more than enough, and you can actually mold it back to be straight again, so that's really cool. Small issue, kind of a main issue, is the face doesn't look like Kung Lao. But due to the magic of my editor, Eric, we're going to magically put on his face so we can put on his hat. Boom. Oh, wow. Just like that, we don't have the cringe face anymore. So let's put the hat on. I'm going to show you how he looks. And that looks really cool. I have to say, whenever you got that hat down, that looks like Kung Lao. And this is where the positives really shine. I really love what Storm does with their figures. It's really solid, no loose joints, looks great, comes with awesome accessories. And therefore, I have to say, if you could just keep the hat on him, I think he looks fantastic. But we're going to dive deeper into it when we go into paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. Let's go first into paint and detail. First things first, let's look at the hat. So what we have here is a metallic rim with a matte finish in the middle, black, and that looks really cool. The chin strap actually needs to be a little bit stretched out before you can put it on him. I just stretched it out a little bit, and therefore you can put it on him. So it's a really tight fit, something I appreciate. That hat is not going anywhere. It's not loose at all. His Mortal Kombat 2 outfit looks really, really solid as well. And look at the skin tone, looking really good. Matte finish overall as well. The vest looking really good. Maybe just push it down a little bit so it doesn't look like it's so up. There you go. And the bracelets look really nice and metallic. As you can see, the light is shining off them. Let's move this box. And that looks really good. I have to say so myself. No issues here with the overall outfit and the blue turquoise pants. Again, looking really good. Very Mortal Kombat 2. So there you have it. Not much, I guess, because the character designs in Mortal Kombat 2 are kind of simple. So, I mean, this is pretty cool. I really like the way he looks, especially when you got that hat down like that. Ooh. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Boom, boom, bada, boom, boom. It's time to move into articulation and scale. That didn't rhyme. Anyway, let's go into articulation and scale. Let's see how tall this guy is standing. Yeah, look at that. That looks so cool. Anyway, let's see how he stands. He's standing at 7¼ inches at the very top right there, looking really good. We got to see how he goes with other Storm collectible action figures, and here is Heihachi. I love the Tekken series, by the way. There is Heihachi right there. He's a little bit loose. I'm not going to lie. I play with this toy a lot because I love Tekken. And, of course, we have the son of Heihachi. We have Kazuya. And it seems like maybe Kung Lao is a little bit shorter than I thought he was. Yeah, maybe that's just how it is. Let me know in the comments down below. One of my favorite Storm collectible figures is Jin Kazama. Right there. And let's look at Axel from Streets of Rage. So it seems like he seems to fit more with Axel than the other Tekken characters. And if you were wondering, just because, obviously, SH Figure Arts do not scale well with Storm, even though they claim... I don't think they claim to be 112, but back in the day they did. And then, of course, Marvel Legends definitely doesn't scale with those. So if you're thinking, hey, I love Mortal Kombat, and this is going to be your first Storm collectibles, does it fit with your other characters? No. Pretty much Storm, when it scales to itself. So nothing more, not even Mezco, I don't believe. But anyway, let's move on to articulation. We do have an up and down here at the toe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this figure came in really tight. There's no loose joints on this guy whatsoever. We have a ball joint here at the ankle. We have a double joint knee, which looks really solid right there. Look at that double joint knee looking really good. We have, extremely squeaky joints right there, so you can get that high kick, of course the low kick. And just because I'm here and I like Mortal Kombat, we can do the low sweep right there. We do have a, let's see, how many joints is that in the midsection? It looks like we have 2 right here in the midsection, so we can get a really nice ab crunch. And because of the soft plastic that we're dealing with the vest, yes, you can get some really nice kicks because it's nice and soft. Look at that. That's a really nice kick right there. You probably can kick higher once I loosen him up. Whoa, that is really tight. Super squeaky. Anyway, we have shoulder joints right there. Shoulder butterfly joints, which look really cool. And of course we have bicep swivel, double jointed elbow right there. Ball and peg here at the wrist. And it looks like we have one double-sided ball joint right there on the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. And as you guys always request, let's see if we can get a nice range of motion on this guy. So nothing's really hindering his arm. So look at this right here. He can come in for a big hug for friendship. And there you have it. He can go in there, give you a nice big bear hug. And then the hat will probably cut your head off. So you probably don't want to give Kung Lao a hug. Let's test the range of motion on the leg. So we're going to do a high kick, which I like to do more than the uppercut in Mortal Kombat. Anyway, so that is as high as I can get it so far. It's just that, oh my gosh, it's just so tight. Anyway, there's his front kick right there. So lots of range of motion right there. Can he kick backwards? Yes, he can, like so. He could probably go higher if we loosen this guy up. I think some silicone oil will really fix this guy up. Which, by the way, I know you guys have been messaging me on Instagram. I will get the silicone oil back in stock. Right now I'm having an issue with getting a consistent supply. But anyway, that's the range of motion test. Let's do some poses. Of course, we got the Shoryuken test, even though this is Mortal Kombat right there. And, of course, we got to do a uppercut test. Let's do an uppercut test. Boom, right there. Like I said, side kick. Front kick. Okay, I got to stop. Last one. Oh, my gosh. This is the face I'm making right now. So many squeaks. And here's the superhero landing pose, activating most of the joints right there. Let's move on to the top cam. Let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at accessories. That's right, we're moving on to accessories. The one thing I think this thing is I think they stopped doing this. They used to include stands, but I don't think Storm is starting to say, you know what, we're selling a lot of toys now. We don't need to include stands. Anyway, I really like this hat. Look at this effect on the hat, looking really, really good right here. Wow. It even has a chin strap on it. That's pretty cool. Maybe we should see how that looks with that effect piece on. Of course, we have a blood splatter. This is for when you're doing the fatality, when it cuts you in half. And of course, we got a friendship bunny out of the hat. So we're going to remove these. We get an assortment of hands as well, which is really cool right here. Of course, you cannot have Kung Lao without his hat-throwing hand. And then we're going to take out the bunny hand. We're going to look at the other hands probably at the end of the video. Now, let's go to the front cam. Let's see what we're looking at here. First things first, let's take off the hat. And let's see how this looks. All right, so there you have it. It's not a super tight fit. I didn't really expect it to. There you have it. That's it with the effect piece. Yeah, not made for that. But we can use the hat throwing hand. Also the hat holding hand too. We can get him in a pose something like this. Hold on. We gotta really focus up here. And something like that. Right? And then we can put this, it slides onto the hand like so. And to my surprise, it actually isn't as heavy where it just falls, even though it just fell right now. Hold on, let me see if I can get him into a nice pose. Again, we're going to use the power of video editing, aka magic, and also my awesome editor, Eric. We're going to put him in a pose. And boom, just like that. We have him throwing the hat, and it actually stays really nicely. I have to say, that looks really cool. I was thinking when I first saw production photos of this, I was like, oh no, that hat's going to be way too heavy and it's going to fall out of his hand. This is not the case. It looks really good. So let's get this here. So you can also use this. See, so you can take the hat like so, and then you could take this effect piece right here. Sorry, wrong way. And then you could do something like this. So you can cut Captain America in half. Well, he's not going to be cut in half, but you get it. He's like, ah, boom, right there. That looks really cool. And then last but not least, let's see, wrong hand. Let's get the rabbit out of the hat, and let's put the rabbit here in the hand. And I'm just going to use this hand, and voila, boom, magic. Right there. So there you have it. There's his friendship right there. Looking really good, really solid. Let's come up with a conclusion of the Storm Collectables Kung Lao. Is this worth your $80? Yeah, I have to say so. You put the hat on Kung Lao, you're going to kind of ignore the face. It doesn't really look like the motion capture of Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat 2. But when you put the hat on, it looks really good. I love the effect pieces that come with him. He's really detailed. He's a big figure. It's painted really well. Joints are nice and tight, even though it might be a little bit too tight. I'm going to need some silicone oil to loosen those up. I have to say, if you've been collecting Storm Collectables Mortal Kombat figures, this figure is great. You got to add it to your Mortal Kombat collection. And if you want to do that, you can go to www.dstar01.com and search for awesome action figures. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always going to know when I post new videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe right here, right there, right here.